In an era defined by technological advancements, artificial intelligence is really transforming every aspect of our lives, be it learning, be it that of work, and also even how we socialize. But then we have basic questions. Is it going to make or mar the future? Is it really taking us to a better place? Or is it making one more efficient or lazy? All of these questions will be answered on this particular episode of Catholic Faith Forum, brought to you by Dominican Media. All you need to do is stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back after this break.
Has AI had any positive influence in your life?
Positive. If positive is underrating what AI has done for me. You know, recently in the lab just concluded an exam which almost finished me, but composure won't finish me. So I'm not. As you can see, I'm not dead. So thanks to AI, I survived the exam. So yeah, AI has had a positive impact in my life.
Nice one. Thank God. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. Yes, it is still Catholic Faith Forum, brought to you by Dominican Media. I am Marianna, and on today's episode, we are going to be asking that question. What is the impact of AI on the world today? And I'm not going to be answering this question alone. I have a guest with me in the studio, a handsome and delectable gentleman. He's seated right here next to me, and he's ready to answer your questions bit by bit, piecing it into smaller bits so you can basically understand. With me here in the studio is a writer, a social media manager, and also a musician. I have with me Mr. Alexander Valentine. Welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The way you just hyped me, like, I don't know.
Well, it's necessary, you know.
I feel like it's too much. But anyways, that's who I am.
Your glow cannot dull me. Because all these things, please.
Anyways, thank you for having me on the show today.
Yeah,
I am a writer, as she said. I do music and social media. And by God's grace, I am here to answer the questions.
My questions.
It's not like
it's
not like it is examination. You are not examining me. We're only trying to sensitize the public.
Okay.
So guys, let's roll.
All right. Okay, it seems you're ready for this, but I hope your journey down to this place wasn't too stressful. It was fine.
Well, Lagos can be.
Yeah, traffic.
Yeah.
But we thank God. We thank God. Okay, so let's dive right into the questions now. What is artificial intelligence?
Okay, so I believe and I think so many people have their different definition to what artificial intelligence is. But from my experience and from research, artificial intelligence is more like a machine that can replicate human intelligence. So anything you have around you that can, simulate what you do, more like in an easy process.
Okay.
More like something, let me say, a simulation of human intelligence in a machine.
Okay.
So it has to come in form of a machine. It has to be in, codes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that is what artificial intelligence is.
Okay.
Then just for public information, I think I was able to look up a bit, do a little research, and I found out it's like the first thing, even me, I didn't know, because I knew I had to be on set today, so I just wanted to kind of inform myself. It started in the year 1956.
Okay.
Yeah, by Alan Turing or Turan. I can't really, but it's by Alan Turan or so.
Yeah.
But I was shocked
so it
to
has
know that.
been
It has really been in existence. It has just been developing.
So it's just more like right now, this period is when
it's like the boom. It's like they played the long game.
Yeah, they played a long game.
They kept doing it, and then in 2020, we all heard about it. So that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, so AI has been everywhere. AI this, AI that. You open Instagram, you're seeing AI.
Exactly.
This one AI, that one AI.
It's everywhere.
And it's more like it's in every aspect of life. But then, what aspects of life has AI actually impacted, had so much of an impact in?
Okay, I would say everywhere.
Okay.
AI is everywhere. We can't we cannot
Streamline it.
deny the fact that AI is everywhere. Personally, me, I use AI.
Okay.
Like I can say I was maybe let me say in my community, maybe not I might not be one of the first 10 people, but I can say I was one of the first 100 people to start using the AI around my community, and I can tell you it's everywhere. It cuts across businesses, sports,
Okay.
workplace, agric. There's nothing even right now. I think we are using AI, but I just maybe if
Somehow,
who is
you know,
who's
behind the
holding a
scenes.
watch here,
Yeah,
that
somebody
Apple
somebody
Watch,
in this room is probably using
right?
it.
So it helps you. It tells you the time automatically.
Yeah.
There are some of these Apple Watches that can just pick call automatically. You don't have to pick your phone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It does
All of
it
these
does
things.
what you can do in a very easier way.
Okay.
So I think AI is everywhere. It's
Okay.
really everywhere.
Okay, so I know you do educational research.
Yeah,
And
basically.
basically, how can we say AI has been beneficial in the educational sector?
Okay. I'm going to limit this to my experience,
Okay.
so that it won't look as if I'm talking gibberish or talking out of point. So, for me, before the advent of AI, while I usually do my research, it's more like I have to really sit down and brainstorm
Look up a
manually.
lot
I have to look up a lot of
books.
books, online journals.
Yeah.
Go through all these things manually
get your
and before I
information.
start writing. But to be
Okay.
very honest, AI has made it easier for me.
Okay.
All I have to do is brainstorm with the AI tool I use. And
Okay.
then once I brainstorm, I have like in about 10 seconds, I already have like an overview of what I want to do with that research. And all I have to do is, go straight to the point and I start writing. The AI can point me into into the right directions of text
Okay.
or journals I have to even get. I don't need to even go online to start pinpointing what journals I need to use. It's more like you ask the AI, okay, what journal can I use for this? And it tells you, and you go up, you read it up, you look it up, you do your easy brainstorming, and then you start writing, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
Good
So
remarks from clients and the rest of them.
okay, so wait. You mentioned, when you're using it to make research.
Yeah.
Now, in cases where you need references, is it possible for you to actually, because normally when you go to different books, you're able to take it that this is a book, this is a journal I went to, this is a book I went to get my information. You're able to pen down your references. So now, how would your references come from an AI? Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it like this. So while I was using the AI, I noticed that the AI is like an advanced version of Google.
Okay.
So now, for when I mean an advanced version of Google, if you go to Google and you say, what is water? And you say, okay, give me references of water. Google would obviously give you references of water.
What water is.
What water is. It would define water and point you to references, point you to books that actually spoke on water, and probably point you to authors also. It's just that the process might be longer
For you
because
to get the
you have a lot of and
books
you have
to
to.
read.
But now with AI, it's more like, what is water? And please write out 5 references, or write out define water from 5 authors, and also write out the references for this particular definition you just give. So I understand that a lot of people would say most of the content from AI are plagiarized or are fake or are not real. I would not want to agree with them to a lot of extent, because I would say if you know how to use it,
you get your answers.
you would get your real answers.
Okay.
You would get your right answers. And obviously, nobody should be dumb enough to just pick what the AI has given you and then just dump it on paper. You still have to do your editing. You still have to do your proofreading. You still have to ensure that most of those references are actually correct.
Okay. So I would have to cut you here.
Okay, sure.
Because I know you're waiting for it. Yeah, we need to get to know who the saint of the week is. And this will be taken by Marianna. Today we
back to the 19th century to honor a remarkable figure of faith and courage, Saint Marie Nicolas Antoine Dave Louis. Born on March 16, 1818 in France, his life is a testament to the unwavering dedication and missionary zeal. Marie Nicolas was born into a devout family, and his early years were marked by a profound sense of spirituality. Feeling the call to serve God, he was ordained a priest on 18th December 1841. His first assignment was as an assistant priest in Roy. Despite poor health, he joined the Paris Foreign Mission Society in 1843. This was the beginning of a journey that would take him far from home into the heart of Korea. In 1844, Dave Louis set sail for Korea, a land where Christianity was still in its infancy and faced severe persecution. Now talk about courage, going into that kind of place. Imagine traveling halfway around the world, not knowing what dangers lie ahead, all for the love of God and the desire to spread His word. His mission was fraught with danger, but Dave Louis' faith and determination never wavered. He immersed himself in Korean culture and language, earning the trust and respect of the local people. Dave Louis' work in Korea was not limited to evangelization. He provided medical assistance, translated religious texts, and helped establish the foundations of the Catholic Church in Korea. His efforts bore fruit as many Koreans embraced Christianity despite the ever-present threat of persecution. But the road wasn't always easy. By 1866, political tensions escalated and Christians in Korea faced brutal persecution. Dave Louis, ever the fearless leader, continued his mission despite the risks. On March 30th, 1866, he was captured and tortured. Even in the face of unimaginable pain, he remained steadfast in his faith. Saint Marie Nicolas' ultimate sacrifice is a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication. His martyrdom, along with that of many others, fortified the resolve of the Korean Catholic community. Today, the vibrant Catholic Church in Korea stands as a living legacy to their courage and conviction. Dave Louis was canonized by Pope John Paul II on May 6, 1984. His feast day is celebrated on March 30th. His life story isn't just a tale of faith. It's a powerful adventure that continues to inspire people around the world. His journey reminds us that true discipleship requires courage, dedication, and a heart full of love. And so we say, Saint Marie Nicolas Antoine Dave Louis, pray for us.
Thank you very much for that very, very interesting Saint of the Week, Marianne. And back to you, my listeners and my viewers. Yes, we're still talking about the impact of AI in the world today. Yeah. And we've been answering a whole lot of questions. We've even gotten to learn that the AI started in the 1950s. That is something that is really wild because I never knew. I thought it was just something that started, a few years ago when it's all went all booming. But then right now we've gotten good and vital information from the conversation we've had. That doesn't mean we are ending with that. So we're coming back to you now. I want to ask this question. Because of how easy AI has made this, researches to be, do you think it makes students lazy to go all out to read books and make researches?
Okay. This is in two ways. Okay. I think I'll put it in 50-50. The reason I'll say this is because I am still a student. When I mean I'm still a student, I'm still learning. Obviously, it's life. Learning never stops. So, and I have most clients that are students.
Okay.
And, I kind of have a community where I try to impact into the students more like every week, to bring them up to date, up to speed on how to make proper research.
Yeah.
And I think it is personal.
Okay.
A lazy student is a lazy student. You can't take it away. AI or no AI. A lazy student is a lazy student. So I wouldn't say AI has come to make students more lazy or whatever the notion is out there. I think I would like to, propose by saying that if you are a lazy student, you are a lazy student. If you are a very diligent student,
You use
it will
and
show by
utilize
how you use the AI.
it. Okay.
I can say that because I know I'm a brilliant student and I've done a lot of research for people and they've had a lot of good grades. So obviously, you can't say I am a lazy student. I'm a testimony of being a very intelligent person. So if a lazy student uses an AI, you will know. It's not hard. You will catch the person. Once you read it, you know this one is
So
it's just generic.
Yeah, the
you
AI
know?
is not affecting
No,
anybody.
it's not.
your nature
It's not
already.
affecting. It's your nature.
Yeah.
It's just like you are trying to say, when you provide a means for somebody to pass. I'm not talking about exam malpractice now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you've put in
Give them
places
area of
like area of concentration.
Yeah.
You bring in classes for them. Then
And they
while
still
I
don't
was in
pass.
school, I had some people when after we organized tutorials and they would not still come, and they would still come to the exam hall and be disturbing somebody that came to tutorial prepared. Something like so. I wouldn't say AI has made students lazy.
Okay.
I would say AI has come to make things easier.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, easier. Let me just put it there.
Okay.
Let me stop
So
there.
let's talk about employment now and the job market.
Okay.
In what ways rather is AI changing the job landscape? Because a lot of people are asking questions. With the advent of AI, are people not going to go jobless? Are people not going to be unemployed after some time? So how is it really changing the job landscape? And do you also think that there are some certain skills one should learn during this period where AI is almost taking over?
So that's like two questions.
Two questions in one. So just answer
I've told
it.
you
Give
that
it to
this
us.
is not an examination.
Just give it to us.
This is
Give it to us.
anyways.
Let's have it.
Okay. There's one thing I love to do, and is I like to narrow down questions to my years or level of experience.
Yeah.
So that it will be authentic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to answer this question from the first one. You said
Yeah,
okay,
like how is
landscape
it changing the job
okay,
landscape?
great.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to limit this to the social media.
Yeah, just
So,
do it your style, do
Great.
it your way.
So social media is something I started last year. When I started it, I did not really know about AI. I was under internship.
Yeah.
So this year I got how I say like real hands experience. So I've been on real hands experience for like 6 months now. And I have been using AIs. Most people will say, AI has come to take away my job. Let me not lie, I think I was part of those people then when it first
Confession time.
it's okay, fine. So it's not bad if you were on one side and then you switch to the other side. It's called growth. So anyways, back to the question. So the thing is, AI is not here to
Change.
take anybody's job.
Okay.
AI is here to, cause like a positive revolution when it comes to job hunting, when it comes to creating more jobs. I would say I have had more morale, let me use that word, morale, to accept more jobs from clients recently than when I didn't even have AI with me. Because when the challenge comes, when the person is like, oh, do you know how to do this? I could keep the person on hold. I'll quickly go to AI and be like, Alpha, what's up? What's this all about?
Yeah,
And once I get the scope of what it is all about, and I just figure it in my head, okay, so I can do this. How can I solve this?
Yeah.
The AI tells me how to solve this. If it is within my skill set, I know, okay, if I have to improve a certain skill set to get this job done,
Okay.
all I have to do is go back to the person, drop the charge. Oh, I can do this, deliver. And so I take it back to the AI, and then it tells me how to do it. And then all I just have to do is do it.
Okay.
It's not like before where I'll be thinking, how do I do it?
Yeah.
So
Okay. So now, what are the new skills that one has to actually acquire in this time where AI is predominant and being used everywhere? Yeah, just
okay.
yeah.
I think the best skill you can have is versatility, and just be open-minded. Just be open to learning.
Okay.
I wouldn't really put any skill set as per maybe brainstorming or proofreading or one of those.
Okay.
The only thing or the only two things I think you should have as a person or as a skill set to wanting to maximize the use of AI is versatility, how you use the AI, knowing what AI is to use, and
Okay,
then
at
your
different times.
openness to wanting to learn how to use more AI.
Okay. Anyway, he has said a lot already on this particular topic, but then we'll be
Yep.
going on a short break right now because we need to learn a little about our faith. So over to you, Elifachi, on the Know Your Faith.
Hi, Saints. Welcome to another enlightening episode of Know Your Faith. And trust me, as always, you will like this one. In today's episode, I'll be sharing with you 5 moments to call upon the aid of the cherubim. It's tricky, Abby. You've been hearing cherubim, cherubim, cherubim. What are they, Seth? Don't worry, I got you. Cherubim are part of the first triad of angels closest to God. They are the guardians of wisdom, knowledge, and divine secrets. Now, here are 5 instances to call upon the aid of the cherubim. Number 1, for academic excellence. As a student, you can implore the aid of the cherubim for wisdom and knowledge to excel. Number 2, for creative inspiration. As a creative, whether in music, writing, art, or any form of creativity, cherubim can help you with innovative ideas and inspiration for your work. Number 3, if you are confused on the career path to take in life, ask the cherubim for wisdom and guidance, and you'll find help, especially in making important decisions in life. Number 4, in time of danger, you can ask the cherubim for protection from harm, evil, or negative influences. And lastly, in need of a deeper understanding of your faith, they can draw you closer to God as they are closest to God. So, Saints, whenever you find yourself in situations like this, implore the aid of the cherubim because they embody divine wisdom, creativity, and protection. If you have questions or contributions on this, feel free to ask in the comment section. And if you watched till this point, you're my real G and I love you. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. And until next time, be bold, be Catholic.
Thank you very much, Elifachi, for that one. And back to you, Saints. We're still talking about the impact of AI on the world today. And I still have my guest here, Mr. Alexander Valentine, and he has been answering our questions back to back. So now I want to ask you, I saw a video of a woman who with these helmets they wear to
Like
see 3D. Yeah.
Okay.
With this 3D, she was able to see her child, a child that she lost, I think a few years back. She was able to see a 3D form of that child. Now, that is a sort of progressive example of AI. Like, do you think it's going to really have a positive effect on the world today? Because a lot of things are going on. We're also seeing scenarios, we've seen also in movies where AI comes and takes over the whole world. AI robots, they take over the whole world and lock humans. Humans are now the submissive ones. But then, do you think things like that, do you think it's positive? And do you think something like that whole AI play, can it actually come into existence?
Okay, so it seems like this, like the question now, which one are we in? You're asking from the female part, from the woman's part. Is it good or is it bad?
Do you think it's cool, it's nice, it's okay?
Okay, then from the other part, because you've watched movies where AI,
do you think
they
it can ever come into existence?
Okay. Okay, I think let me start from the second part.
Anyway.
I think I would say it's children that would think like that anyways.
So you're calling me what? A Peking?
Something like that. But anyways, if we are to look at the world of science, with the way data is rapidly improving, I don't want to say 100%, but let me say like 98%. Let me leave the 2% for errors. It could be possible. If we're looking at the world of science and with the way it has improved rapidly over time, it could be possible that, there would be this super intelligent AI breed that can think for itself,
Okay.
and you would not be able to control it. Just the way humans are irrational and can be rational, this same AI too would also be irrational, can be rational, can form relationships, can give birth, can do things.
Hey!
Let me finish.
Oh!
Wait. You were even talking about movies. So let's say I was able to lay my hand on a game because I love games too. So there's this game I played one time, and I was shocked because the whole essence of the game was humans and AIs living together and having relationships. It kind of syncs with what you are saying,
So you mean in
in the
maybe
game.
like a lot of years after now, I can be sitting with, I don't know if it's me, but I can be sitting with a robot and be talking like this.
I said scientifically. I was very careful with my word.
Okay. Oh.
But if we look at it from the biblical perspective, it's not really possible.
No matter
because
what.
because God is the greatest scientist. So he knew the kind of creatures he created. I'm sure he knew somewhere in his mind that these men,
they would do something.
there would be a time where, they want to prove that they are so wise.
So smart.
And I think that is where that 2% comes in, where they would be that they wouldn't find the missing link to be able to do it. So I would still stay with the other side that says that it's not possible. AIs, there cannot be any revolution where we'll have a lot of AIs. The world will be boring. So then back to the other one so that we won't waste a lot of time. So I think it's really traumatizing.
So you don't think it's going to happen?
I think for me, except if the person has a strong heart or a strong mind, and wouldn't mind, because that kind of clip, and she's a woman. Women are naturally emotional, and it is her child. It is not even a husband. If we say a husband, okay, you can get another husband, but child. When you think about the 9 months and every other thing, and probably that child was the child an only child.
Well, I really don't know, but it was just a clip.
Let's assume it was an only child, and it's very traumatizing.
Okay.
I think you should put yourself in her shoes.
Hi, do I want to wear? My shoe is enough for me.
It's not nice. I think such things should only be used for games and every other thing, but not for
Okay,
stuff
so
like that.
let me just quickly ask you this one last question.
Okay.
In the AI space rather right now is highly progressive and most likely would keep growing. Do you really think it is totally going to have a positive effect on the world in entirety?
Okay. I would like to answer it like this. I don't want to say yes or no.
Okay.
I would like to say it depends on the users.
Okay.
It depends on the people that are creating the AIs. If they want to use the AIs to make the world a better place, I think they can do that. If they want to use the AIs to make the world a place of chaos, I think they can do that. I'll give a very typical example. I know my time is up. But I think this example will sink well. It is a case of Nigeria.
Okay.
We have a lot of resources, vast and everything. But you see, the people in charge of the resources are what misusing it.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. Nigeria is the AI and the users, the government, or we the people also. We are also part of the problem. So, Nigeria, which is the AI, if we can use Nigeria well,
Nigerian resources.
Nigeria would. And you already get the point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have taken me back to that
I
place.
did not
where
take
I
you to
am.
anywhere.
It's all right. It's all right. But yes, we've had a very, very amazing episode. Well, you'll be getting a clip of a few people who would like you to know how AI has actually impacted their lives in various ways. At this point, we've come to the end of the show. I'll say a very big thank you to my guest, Mr. Alexander Valentine.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed it.
You showed us
too.
that AI, we should not be too scared of AI because no matter how God created us and we are still the superior kind on this earth.
Exactly.
Yes, till we see you next time. Follow us on every social media platform because we are everywhere and nowhere that we are not. So yes, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for viewing. I am Marianna Alexander and I say keep being saints in jeans and shirts. Bye.